Would you look at that? We started without any technical difficulties. Let's see if it continues for the rest of the session. Hey everyone, Jake here from Monsters and Munchkins, coming at you with the third session of our Call of Cthulhu campaign, The Crawl of Chaos. This week we are doing something really cool. In addition to our normal Dungeons & Dragons session this Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. for The Will of the Frost Maiden, we are also going to be playing Chronicles of Darkness this weekend at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Panopticon Gaming. While we are also playing Chronicles of Darkness in his Christmas Krampus one-shot, we are also going to be giving away a copy of Icewind Dale, The Rime of the Frost Maiden, and Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. So if you play Dungeons & Dragons and you want to see some other cool game systems, come check it out. It's going to be a ton of fun, and you can get free things. Who doesn't like free things? I want to apologize to everybody on YouTube. I don't know what's wrong with Restream.io. I specifically changed the title of the video before we started to The Crawl of Chaos Episode 3, and it is still saying Icewind Dale Livestream. So if you were expecting Icewind Dale Livestream, my apologies, because I know we actually, for some reason, have people watching on YouTube. Other than that, we did just put out a video today on not splitting the party and why splitting the party can actually be a good thing and how to get everybody to work together like a team. It's a pretty good video. If you're having trouble with that, you should go check it out.
And we're going to start the session with the split party.
So let's go ahead and see what madness has in store for us tonight.
Well, you can always resort to the big methods of calling them cowards until they were.
Oh, you're not going to open the door? You coward. Well, now I have to.
Now I feel obligated to open the door. Are you happy now? Are you happy that I'm open? So, this door. So, last party had just the bowels of the State Building, where a number of strange activities had occurred. They had gone to a police bar just around the corner. There, they regrouped, learned other strange occurrences that had happened while they had been underground, and decided to call it a night and go home. They were engaged in a firefight, which almost ended very poorly for Mr. Dmitry Gustav. Thankfully, he rolled a con save and was able to go get medical attention, but while all from the police partner, from the FBI partner, hung. Rushing to Matthew, Long Island, running out of the hospital with nothing but a shotgun and a nightgown, he barely made it to Matthew's house before they were attacked by creatures they had previously seen, which they later learned from Katie to be called the Migo. After a fight with this creature, they managed to actually defeat it, and they decided that they needed to resolve the situation in the Empire State Building as soon as possible. They headed back and descended all the way through the different levels, using brains to get around their problems. As they got to the lower levels of the Empire State Building, they encountered cultists and someone that Dimitri and John have not seen in quite a little while, Seth, the person who you had been sent to that first job with. After you engaged him, he fled through a portal that he conjured out of thin air. You found more brains in jars similar to the ones that you saw upstate New York, and you found the creature that had been causing all of this trouble. A massive, sprawling a ball of energetic chaos, which was eating the environment around it. After a nearly deadly ball of energetic chaos, which was eating the environment around it. After a nearly deadly encounter, you figured out that you could use electromagnetic energy to, if not contain the thing, get it to destroy itself. After destroying the Empire State Building, regrouped with Katie Holmes. And Dimitri went to go mob members, I believe is what he said.
Strong word, you know.
So that's where we're going to pick back up. Before we jump into the session, we do need to regain a few things. So, if you would all like, anyone that spent luck last time can go ahead and roll a d10 and add that back in.
Nice.
Yes.
Can't believe it's that.
Sweet, that gets me up to like half. So 2/3.
There ain't even our luck
Up
points.
to 10. not bad.
Wait, nope, that gets me to full. 'Cause
All I
don't
have
that
to do
many.
is roll above average, and I have good luck.
Incredible.
And
Okay.
how much sanity do I get back?
For sanity, this one, you all get to 1d6 for defeating a mythos creature.
Mm,
26.
Six again. Let's go.
I have 69 sanity.
Why? I have 48. It's no wonder I'm constantly insane.
I took my second best stat.
I have 45, so
Ooh, just you wait, I'm gonna see a ghost and punch you again. Ooh, just you wait, I'm gonna see a ghost and punch you again.
Party that decided to die. So, as you guys are his friends, and sure enough, being cars travel faster than Dimitri walks.
Okay, so now I'm not going to walk there because now it would bring them towards the location. So I'm going to walk home like I wasn't going to do that.
She slows down as she pulls up next to you and rolls down her window.
I have just killed Giant Color. What more do you want from me?
She kind of just cocks her head and patiently. Are you getting in?
What do you want me to do now?
Are you getting in?
And what if I don't?
Well, then there's not much I can do to help you when the mob learns you've been working with the FBI.
Well, listen to me. I feel like I deserve one night of going home. I was going home. I wasn't going anywhere else. So let me go home.
Make a persuasion check.
oh boy.
No.
Ooh, so close to greatness.
Well,
Yeah.
we're going on a vacation of sorts. We're heading out to the country.
Which
Well,
country?
good for you.
You're coming.
Okay.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm not gonna roll that.
Now, she looks over the group.
Just have hiking clothes lying around.
Well, that's why I asked. She drives up a few blocks away from the seedier part of town where Dimitri was walking towards, to where the slightly nicer department stores are.
I'll get out.
I'll
Let's
get
get
out
out.
of the car, yeah.
All right. Well, technically, the FBI is paying for this.
Ooh.
That's all you need to say. I'm gonna buy the most expensive, nicest thing I can possibly find, and I'm just gonna stack it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna buy boots, bro. My job.
And I'm not just buying hiking equipment. I'm buying everything that I would want.
Well, she's
Buy
only
in the
paying for hiking
store.
equipment.
Okay, then I'm getting a lot of the best hiking equipment possible. Like, instead of getting one pair of boots, I'll get like two, and it'll be like I'm just looking for the most expensive things.
And then we're gonna make Matthew carry it all because I'm weak and flimsy.
What the hell?
No, I don't care. I'll carry my stuff, but the government's paying for it, so yay.
I'm not carrying anything, especially after what happened last time.
No, this is my job.
Oh,
I'm
I feel.
going to grab the stuff I need.
Okay. So Matt just buys the stuff he
I'm
needs.
gonna get some.
What's John getting?
Gonna get some boots. Nice hiking backpack.
Does
A
a
hat?
gun count as hiking?
It's a department
God.
store in Manhattan. Do you-
I'm buying everything that is hiking related, the most expensive.
So a hunting deer.
I need a 50 cal.
I
So-
don't think that counts as hunting.
Dimitri shows up with a plethora of designer hiking equipment, hiking boots, a tent.
I'm carrying a 4-4-year-old. Oh, I'm making sure the tent is name brand too.
Of course. John's hat. You're able to pay for all the supplies and get back out to the car where Katie's waiting.
Oh, but I'm also gonna make sure I will have what I need to not die. But I'm just getting like everything. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Okay.
You're stocking.
Yeah.
Able to get all of the supplies that you need. Dimitri's able to get the surplus of supplies that you really need. After that, okay. He looks at Dimitri's arm of hiking gear.
Well, you can never be too safe, and it's not my money, so.
I wouldn't have it any other way. So, I'm actually flying back to London tonight because I have finished business over there. But we're going to head back to the headquarters, and I'm going to brief you over what exactly you need to be looking out for when you head out into the field.
Okay, I guess
Then.
you're just sending me on these missions and leaving. And you're going back to London. London's not even the United States. Why are we not worried about the place we live? Katie.
I am
He
worried
has a
about.
point. You should go there, and I should go home.
You're not going home.
Or you can go with these buffoons, so then I'll go with mine.
Yeah, I outrank you, so I'm going to London, and you're
What
going
if we send Dimitri to London?
to. I don't think I want him anywhere near London.
What's the worst he does? Gets shot up by a rival gang again?
Yes, actually, that's exactly what I'm worried about.
What rival gang? Rival gang would mean I. What rival gang? Rival gang would mean I.
He's
Of
not part of
course.
a gang, he's part of a mob.
No, I'm not part of the mob either. I'm just normal citizen.
Sure.
Rival salesman. He's gonna get shot up by a rival legitimate businessman.
Go to get shot up by a rival small business owner.
Wherever this started into an organization in London, which is why I'm investigating it. Now, she says, as he drives up the street, the reason I'm sending you to Pennsylvania is, well, mostly because I really don't want to go to Pennsylvania.
Sure, none of us want to go to Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is probably better than London. It's quicker to get there and back.
Of course.
Nate just went sideways, and we
Yeah,
lost
he
Nate.
does that. And then he loses a camera.
And then he's gone. So, while we're waiting for... So, really what we're looking... Mr. Gustav, the thing that you had a conflict with, the Bloody Tongue. Now, do you remember how they just kind of showed up in town out of nowhere?
Yes, they just shot an innocent bystander, which was me.
Yes, I'm sure you were very innocent.
Very innocent.
We can trace their activities back to around 6 months ago. 6 was Halloween.
My phone died.
Ah, Nate's phone died. Do you have it? Okay. Everything else happened.
Oh, you
And-
can just do this.
No, we'll wait for them to work that. Yes.
Here you go.
So whatever happened at the Narantho Manor, whatever happened in the Empire State Building, whatever happened with the gang that you had a conflict with, is all connected to this bloody tongue of London. The organization seems to have its roots in, and they seem to follow someone known as the Man in Black, who you have both had an encounter with.
Do we kill him or what?
Well, I don't think you can kill the Man in Black, at least at my theories. The reports of the Man in Black go back centuries. Of him appearing in different places across the world, being sowing chaos wherever he walks. You can, but it's only temporary.
Well, if we just shoot the physical form, how long is he going to be gone for?
It's impossible to know. But what's more troubling in the immediate moment, until we know where the Man in Black is the things that come in his wake, like that color that you saw.
So the big color was just something that comes with him? It wasn't the main problem?
No, it wasn't the main problem. When the Man in Black appears, basically, the Man in Black, he's never specific, he's here to. But whenever he appears, strange things appear with him. Those flying bugs that you've reported are one of the primary ones.
Okay, so I think we should kill him for a time and kill him for a time and look for us.
Problem is, we would need to know where he was.
What I'm saying is if we investigate it and we see him. I'm assuming we're going to see him when we investigate because I've seen him last time I investigated the state building.
You saw him at the state building.
Yeah, there were like cultists.
No, I'm
and
not.
I went like cultists.
No, I'm
and
not.
I went.
The Man in Black, I think, is the person who hired you to retrieve that statue in the first.
We just have to share it.
So Nate and Cody are sharing?
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Okay. Then give me 1 second.
We're gonna do this.
We just have to.
Oh,
Oh, Eve.
Oh my
it's the boy.
Well, I'm optimistic. We at least started without technical difficulties. So having technical difficulties at this point, I can live with it.
This isn't even that terrible.
I mean, we started with our usual technical difficulties, but nothing like new and bad.
Yeah, but those were usually resolved. That was at least mostly resolved before we started.
Yeah. Well, it would be like we have to wait like 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, and we're back. Is all I really know of the Man in Black.
To Philadelphia anyway, so...
If we're going there, we're going there. So might as well get on our merry way after this briefing.
Yeah.
We're done with.
As far as Pennsylvania is concerned, well, they've reported a number of strange things out. In addition to similar reports of the color that we had in New York City, which I think was probably stored out there for a time before being brought to the Empire State Building, they've reported things happening in the river, and they have reported unusual feelings among the people there. Loss of time you experienced under the Empire State Building, feeling particularly strange or drained. People going missing. So I think whatever's going on out there is similar to what was happening here, even though I don't believe there could be another color off of what I saw in Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to go there and investigate and then come back.
Yes.
Well, it sounds simple enough. I mean,
Yeah,
half
I
of
mean-
those things are probably easily explained, and half we have to deal with.
What else would we really learn from this briefing, anyways? It's like,
Well, other
So are
than
you driving us to Pennsylvania, or how?
no,
are we
I'm
getting
flying
there?
to London. Driving to Pennsylvania will be in the hands of Matthew, unless one of you would rather drive the car.
I'm the best driver in the history of driving.
I am a very
I
bad
am very
driver.
experienced with driving. I have been nonstop practicing driving for 6 months straight.
You've been in prison.
For 6 months.
From prison.
I am very experienced driver.
Here's the thing, Dimitri. Here's the thing. I'm the FBI agent,
I am person
and
working.
you
with
are
FBI.
a criminal.
I am not a criminal.
I will be
I am
driving.
not a criminal.
And he's crazy. There's no way he's driving.
Oh no, John's not driving.
I feel like I should drive.
How about this? How about this? You have a
No,
coin
it's
on you.
over there.
Heads is 1, tails is 2. Heads I drive, tails you drive.
Okay.
/R D2.
You could do a D100. Wow. Okay.
That means I drive, right?
Yeah.
I'm driving.
I'm glad you're settling your differences like adults.
All adults flip a coin to decide whether or not something is true or false, or if they're making a big decision.
It is true.
I'll be right back, quick.
Okay. Fine. You can drive.
Just keep
I'm
going.
sure it can.
Fine.
You will.
Have fun.
Oh, trust me, I won't.
I trust you won't get
Can
into
I
too
go
much
to
trouble.
Can I get the drink from my apartment at least before we go?
We're not going back to your house.
I made reservations for you all at an inn upstate and Pennsylvania. Upstate.
Is it nice?
It was the only one.
Okay, this is not selling.
It
It's
is
going to
not
be a great
going to
place.
be good. No. Okay, you can drive.
The town you are going to is called Cobb's Corner, and the inn you are staying at is Cobb's Corner.
In?
Well, yeah, it's upstate, so, you know.
Cobb's Corner Inn.
Cobb's Cornering, get over here.
No. Cobb's Corner. Cobb's Corner's cabin is the name of the inn that you're staying out in Cobb's Corner.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, so okay.
All right.
Oh, so
I'm gonna get going. It's still early, so feel free to hit the road whenever you'd like. Feel free to hit the road whenever you'd like.
I think we should just get going now.
well, we can hit road whenever.
Okay, how about this? We'll stop at a liquor store.
How do you know it was? I mean, this was liquor, but how did you know it was liquor? I never said I wanted liquor.
You said you wanted vodka like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I do want vodka.
But we're not going to your house. We're going to a liquor
I
store.
want to buy. Okay, but it's like expensive vodka. My apartment. It's
You're
expensive.
Russian. You'll drink any vodka.
I will, but I want expensive vodka.
You don't get that.
Oh, boy.
Nearest liquor store. How
Okay.
much will a bottle of vodka run me?
The one Dimitri wants?
No, not
Just
the
any
one
vodka.
Dimitri wants.
Just
Any vodka.
like $1. It's the 30s.
I
All right. So we now have.
$29,999. You loser.
Now if it costs $30,000, I can't get it.
Why did you just give you $1?
Oh.
Oh, communism.
All right. Let's begin our drive.
I'm gonna get drunk in the car.
Me too.
Yeah.
No,
Let's do it
I'm
together.
driving.
Actually
Why
getting
don't I
drunk,
want to
Dimitri?
get drunk? I'm drinking vodka. I'm just kind of drinking vodka. If I get drunk, that's up to you. I don't know how that works, but I'm drinking
Well,
out
are
of
you
the bottle
drunk?
of vodka.
The bottle are you drinking?
It's just like a vodka bottle. I'm just like, glug, glug, glug. Oh, yeah, I'm
Oh,
drunk.
you're drunk.
I'm drunk.
Totally.
You're lucky
just
you're not
chugging
dead.
vodka. You're
Yeah.
drinking 10 shots of vodka is like that much of the glass.
Oh, okay. I'll drink like some of it. I don't want to kill myself.
Yeah. Let's say 5 shots.
Okay, 5 shots. Yeah.
You're still
There we
drunk.
go.
Yeah.
Okay. So while Dimitri is drunk enough that he's pretty sloshed, you pull out of New York City and get on the road to the country. For the first part of the trip, it's nice and relaxing. As you pull out of the traffic-paved jungle of New York City, it is soon replaced by soothing from the fresh rainfall a few days ago. You're getting through the dense midtown traffic and the honking and shouting that comes from driving through the city. You manage to get to a place serene, peaceful, and relatively nice, and for the duration of
Just like a stretch of open road with no one else around.
yeah.
I'm just gonna pedal to the mountain. Just see how fast I can get this clunker to go.
Make a drive auto
Better not
check.
blow up our car.
We're gonna die.
59?
Is that a pass?
No.
Die.
So after you just for a little while, thankfully there's nobody else around, but after a short period of time, it is a 1930 Ford, so it's not the built racing car of all time. After you gun it for a short while, it starts making a
Oh no.
noise from the front of the car, and you get the idea that you should probably slow down.
Alright, I'm gonna take my foot off the pedal and be like, what'd you think of that one, Dimitri?
You should have gone faster. I do not like drinking vodka when I'm not in life-threatening situations.
John, what's your opinion?
Gone faster.
Oh, have you?
Yes. Dimitri's pretty heavy.
Oh no. I'm just gonna keep driving to Pennsylvania, I guess.
Okay, so after that trip through trying to pretend he was a driver, Matt pulls back with a steadier pace and pulls in the direction of Susquehanna, Pennsylvania, to the town of Cobb's Corner. As you begin to get closer, you see it was aptly named so, as the whole town is kind of carved out of a corner of a mountain. You drive for a little while longer. You notice you see similar to the area outside the Empire State Building, but it seems to be on the road to recovery. There is still a lot of vegetation, dead trees, a lack of animals. The skies is silent, and there are no roads to be for the area around, but it does seem to be on. So, after a short while, you pull into the small, sleepy town. It appears to have mostly one main street with a few branching off. It's remarkably small. People from the city or from Moscow. You see a few Civil War memorial, a school. You pass. The first thing you pass is actually pull up as a too luxurious. You're seeing kind of this run down.
Hey, nice. We're sleeping at the gas station.
It's been
This
repurposed.
is why I got ready. Disappointment is lessened.
Would you prefer to sleep in Dimitri's tent?
I'd rather sleep in the car.
Would you like us to put up Dimitri's tent in the car?
Not really. I feel like that would not work well.
I can sleep right here.
Oh, that's true. Can we go camping?
camp, but I don't feel like I'm very good at setting up
Should we
camp.
start?
Just like when camping normally.
Yes,
Only
but
with
like
more
people
danger?
don't.
I think that we should go camping.
I don't think that's a good idea, but I'm a little drunk, so who knows?
Dimitri, just drink your vodka.
Okay.
Dimitri,
John, what do you-
how many tents did you bring?
I brought 3. I got a lot of tents. It was all free, so I got 3. And they were name bread. I don't know what bread is, but it's very expensive from America.
I think we set up one tent and all sleep in it. So that's safer.
No, we set up all 3 and then all sleep in one of them.
Oh, so the people don't know when we're in. I like you, John.
Good plan.
All right. Is there
A few people just kind of milling about. Yeah, there are people out on the street.
I'd like to be like, excuse me, sir, to the next one that passes by us.
Yes, can I help you?
I was wondering, is there any good camping spots around here?
We've not had people recently coming down to camp, but you can just go off into the woods and throw up a camp. People used to camp down by the river.
I think that's a good idea. Wait, the Susquehanna River?
Yes.
All right, guys, what do you think about camping on the Susky?
Well, I wouldn't recommend sleeping directly next to the river.
What'd you say, Jake?
Well, he kind of looks at the nice clothing that at least I'm sure, well, Dimitri's also wearing Matt's clothes and John is also dressed nicely. So he looks at the very nice clothing that all 3 of you are wearing, even if you are a little scuffed up from your encounter the night before. Now, I wouldn't recommend sleeping right on the river bank. That might end poorly for you, but there's a few fishing spots.
I don't care.
And you can sleep a little further back along those.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh, it is very good, but we don't have to set anything up.
Boring. We gotta have fun with it. We can make a fire. We can have a fire. We can roast marshmallows. Is there marshmallows in the
Matthew, I am
Yes.
self-conscious now. I am very happy.
I
All
will
right, we're
warn
going
you.
to the grocery
You
store.
look like 3 Matthews to me. You're all just in front of me, and it's like there's 2 more
Okay,
Matthews.
just get in the car, Dimitri.
Okay,
I
I'm
will
getting
warn
in
you,
the car.
folks. Some of those crazy fellers reported seeing some strange sights down by the river, but take that as you will. You can never trust
Do you-
everybody.
Okay, we don't have to go by the river.
We will look, Matthew. I'm just letting you know we're all going to die if we do this.
We're not gonna die.
I can't shoot anything if I.
If
think
only
of the
we
same
only find out more things about what we're looking for. You're not in the camera.
thing.
We find more things that we're looking for with having fun and roasting marshmallows.
Matthew, I'm just going to sleep once we set up the camp. That's what I'm going to do. I am.
All right, that's
extremely
fair.
drunk.
That's fair. We're not gonna go by the river then, because they said the weird thing is to come by the river.
You're going
Well, then I guess anywhere we go. Whether we're in the cabin, whether we're in a tent,
But in gas
Anyway.
station, in gas station we can defend ourselves.
in
a
gas
little bit
station, we're
more.
sleeping in a gas station.
Yes. We're sleeping in
Yes.
gas. In it has like windows you have to get past.
So
And
does a tent.
doors.
There's a zipper you gotta unzip.
Yeah, there is zipper.
Zipper?
Gas station is better, and then we can go camp tomorrow when I'm not drunk. I'm very drunk right now, Matthew.
That means you just fall asleep so easily.
Yeah, I fall asleep, but then things slip neck because I'm asleep. I say we sleep in gas station tonight, then tomorrow we get our tent and we do what. we're
Okay,
talking
okay,
about.
whatever. Is it nighttime, Jake?
No, it's the morning. You guys haven't slept yet.
Oh,
I'm like this
okay.
close to making you all roll con checks.
I
Not
believe
my con.
in the tent.
You already took my con. What more do you want?
Tomorrow night. Wait.
Go camping tomorrow night.
Yes, but we already sleep, so things think we're sleeping, come into sleep neck. Oh no, it's me
Oh,
with shotgun.
we slept during the. We're
Exactly.
working the night shifts
We're
this week.
working night shift, exactly, Matthew. Yes, I say we go sleep. In the
All
gas
right, let's go
station
sleep in
now.
the cabin during the day.
Yes. Jake, is this a gas station?
No, it's my gas station analogy might have been incorrect. I meant to compare it to, you know, those like rundown upstate New York country gas stations that you see?
Yeah.
It
don't
looks
even know
like that, but it's an inn.
Okay.
So
Is
it's a
there
It's
hotel.
not an old gas station.
Yeah, it's a hotel.
Is there a gas station here?
I'd like to sleep
I
in
want
its
to make a
bathroom.
mock.
Dimitri's like, wait, now I do want to sleep in the gas. No, there's no like gas. It's 1930s. Most people don't own cars, but you can buy gasoline from the general store.
Matthew, I have a great idea. On a purely scientific standpoint, I am fairly certain I can make big fire thing with vodka and gasoline.
Can't you do it with just vodka?
I have no idea, but it goes more boom than with gasoline.
I think that's a bad idea.
Why? It is more boom.
I think we go to sleep.
We go to sleep and then get gas and go boom.
Sure, yes. We go to sleep, then get gas, go boom.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
All right, we're going to
But
sleep.
I'm buying gasoline
Okay.
now, so we go up.
Oh,
I'm going to get that gasoline. I'm getting gasoline.
no.
Yeah, I'm
Dimitri.
going. I'm going to go with all my Dimitri.
I'm going to
money.
persuade.
Persuasion's not a skill that's been designed to use on player characters. Sorry.
Oh. I just have to persuade him actually.
You have to convince Cody it's a bad idea.
I want a big boom. I'm getting big boom.
You get
At night, they might not be open and then scary things out.
It's the morning. We sleep until like 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Fine. Would you have to wake me up at 3 o'clock and I go get gas?
All right, I will wake you up at 3 o'clock. I'll set an alarm.
And here is vodka. If I take it, I'm going to drink. So no more vodka for me.
No more vodka for you.
Yes, I have to go recover from vodka
All right.
while sleeping.
All right. In the cabin we go.
So you head into the cabin. As you walk into the main lobby area, you see this kind of hunched older guy. He's got a pair of glasses on a chain around his eyes. He's missing a few teeth. Wow, you must be those fancy city folks, your friend people, don't you? Well, you look a little scuffed up, but I guess that's besides the point. Well, my name's Marv. Just follow me down this hallway. He hands each of you a key as he gets up.
Matthew, I say we sleep in the same room.
I agree.
Okay. You just said not too many people leave. I'm not very conscious. It sounds
You
like
sleep on the couch.
I sleep on the couch. I sleep on the floor. It doesn't matter. I sleep anywhere.
Yeah, you sleep on the floor.
Yes, sleep on
John, would you like to get the couch?
Sure.
All right, we're all
the couch. Rehab the castle.
Well, here's your room. If you're all staying in the same one, I guess that's a little weird, but you city folk are more open-minded. And he...
Go and tell them we're going to have gay time together.
He opens the door and pushes it open. It's serviceable. There's a questionable brown stain on the what used to be white bed sheets. There's a faint aroma of cleaning products covering up possibly more at one time disturbing scent. And the rats at least seem to have the respect not to come out into any line of sight in front of you.
This is exactly what my house looked like in Russia.
Oh.
Well, it was more like there wasn't the roof, but everything else was exactly like this.
All right, well, thank you very much. Is there an alarm clock in here? Oh, sure, that'd be awesome. Thank you.
Oh, of course. I've got not much else to do, you know. I'm pretty quiet around here these days.
All right, well, I appreciate that very much. Thank you, sir.
I'm ready to sleep on the floor.
Dimitri's like, yeah, I'll take the out.
All right, well, I'm going to wait for... What's your guy's name?
No,
Marv?
not near my.
Come back with the alarm clock.
Okay, as far as the rest of the furnishing in the room go, there is lamp, there is bed, and there is end table / desk. There's also pillow.
I sleep in chair.
Oh, God. I'm going to take the bed sheets off the bed. Is the brown stain on the mattress as well?
Faintly, not super deep.
What if I flip over the mattress?
There's holes in the springs on the other side.
Okay. I'm gonna put the pillow on the ground and also sleep on the floor. I'm waiting for the guy to come back with the alarm clock.
He does come back. He knocks on the door.
Oh, I go up and I quietly open the door and say, "My friends are sleeping. Do you have the alarm clock?"
Yeah, here you go. One alarm clock
Okay.
from Jim's convenience store, just as requested. Now, is there anything else I can get you?
Some snacks would be nice, but unnecessary.
Snacks. Well, I can go back down to Jim's.
All right, I take the alarm clock and I set it for 6 p.m.
Okay.
And I put it on the bedstand, and then I go to sleep.
I'm already asleep.
Before I go to sleep,
What? Spot hidden.
I'm gonna fail. Yeah, horribly.
It's a hotel room. You found what could either be a cockroach exoskeleton or a rat skeleton. It's a bit old at this point to tell.
Can I try and convince one of the rats?
That's just a body.
What?
Okay. I will go to sleep in the chair.
So, sure enough, at 6 p.m., a very nasally, grating alarm clock goes bring, 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 bring.
Oh, must be 3 o'clock.
Ready to go get gasoline.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
What?
It is dark outside, which means it is not 3 o'clock.
It must have malfunctioned. That's weird. I swear I set it for 3.
I'm gonna get the alarm clock and smash it. This alarm clock is clearly not working. It is those stupid things the Americans know.
Well, the general store must not be open anymore. It's 7 o'clock.
Get some gasoline in the store, and if not, too bad.
Okay.
I think that's a fine idea.
Gasoline is a very efficient method at killing many creatures.
So, you
I
head
think it
out.
would be funny if I could make a bigger Molotov cocktail.
You head out to the general store. Out here, are you going to ask for directions, or are you going to walk around and try to find it on your own?
I'll go up to the front desk and be like, "Hey man, where's the something store? And no snacks."
Heading over to Jim's, but it's 6 p.m. I mean, dinner was at 4. You better go see if they're still open.
All right, will do. Wait, do you have the snacks? Okay.
Wait, are we in the hotel store? Right. Okay, I'm gonna go get my gasoline now.
Okay.
But I only want a little bit.
So you head over to Carner's Goods. Mr. Carner around, but you do see a slightly older, slightly heavy-set woman closing up shop as you all approach.
Jake, will you allow me to do this?
Sure, you can make a science check.
Well, I'm gonna spill gasoline on myself and then light myself on fire.
Dimitri's ultimate move. Pours vodka and gasoline on self, lights self on fire, runs at enemy.
Wait, wasn't it as simple as you make a little thing and then you light it and you throw it?
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. I'm just letting you know that fire does spread in this game, and it's very bad to be set on fire.
Right, but if I really hate something and I want it on fire.
Yeah, you could manage to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you like screw up, just drop the match in the bottle.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Don't
And
throw
I
the
buy
bottle.
very small amount of gasoline.
All it takes is for you to roll 1/100 and drop the Molotov cocktail on your foot, and it's toast Dimitri.
This sounds like the best thing ever exists.
Is
So-
it a first aid check to put him out?
I don't know. I think it'd probably be medicine, not first aid, because it'd be a major injury, not a minor injury.
Ow. I'm bad at both.
So while she's closing up shop, she sees you all approaching. Well, we've just got the one container left. We haven't ordered anything because nobody's really seemed to be coming or going. She sets it down on the counter. That'll be $1.50.
I will take gasoline. Thank you very much.
We're going on a camping trip. We heard this was a good place.
Well, maybe it was at one time, but it seems like all the animals have left, all the fish are gone, And, well, the children just seem to have wandered off in pursuit of bigger and better places. Well, I wish you the best of luck with your camping.
Children?
Well, you know, the children, they grow up, they head off to the big city.
I thought you were speaking of children.
No, come to think of it, there aren't much children around anymore, but I guess people just stopped having kids.
That's the issue, definitely. Huh.
The children and the rats, they went off together.
Well, anything else, I just live right upstairs, so feel free to knock on the door. Just wasn't really expecting any customers.
I wasn't expecting you to have any either.
Ooh.
Well, no, I'm talking about my friend Dimitri here. I tried to make him not be able to come here.
Wait, it was not you?
Wait, it was the alarm.
Matthew, I have gasoline. There is no way for you to stop me from having this beautiful gasoline.
I could drink it.
You want to drink gasoline? I'm gonna let you drink gasoline.
You realize you have like a tub of gasoline
Yes.
now, right?
Yes, I'm making Molotov cocktails. This is
You have one bottle of vodka.
You think we're gonna have one bottle of vodka for long? It's me.
He'll find more.
Exactly.
Jake,
I'm
tell me
Russian.
where on Dimitri's person he's gonna store a can of gas.
I'm not. I'm just gonna make Molotov cocktails.
In the trench coat. Where else would he hide it?
Exactly.
Some funny business going on under that trench coat.
Prison pocket. Where else?
Can we try huffing the gasoline?
What are you trying to do here?
I'm just saying, if you ask, my character would do it.
Dimitri, have you
Yes.
ever noticed it?
But gasoline, what do you mean?
Have you ever tried just smelling only that?
What would they?
I feel like it could have some hallucinogenic effects.
Did you ever
Fun
do
times.
break heroin?
Okay.
Into it? I have done that many times before.
Mm.
But only for medical reasons. Only for medical reasons.
I've only done heroin for medical reasons.
My medicinal heroin.
All right.
Okay, so I'm assuming you guys are back out on the street now?
Yeah, I'm assuming we're going back to the car so we can go camping tonight.
There's no place to
Yeah.
get alcohol here.
There is a liquor store.
Anything that's not. Yeah.
All right, as she's closing up, she opens up again. Well, if you're looking for alcohol, our two options are beer or moonshine.
Moonshine.
Oh my god. The proof of this Molotov cocktail.
The moonshine comes in mason jars.
Oh. Yeah, you can't really Molotov cocktail it.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, I have one Molotov cocktail. This would be like the try version of it. Wait, can I use a Molotov cocktail as a light?
If you want to blow
For
up.
like 3 seconds.
Wait. Oh, because in Call of Duty, you can press RB on it as long as you want.
Yeah, that's not
Call
the
of
way.
Duty is a
You just hold it in front of your face.
Cody's like, wait, I'm not ready to throw. I'm still aiming.
Let me put it back in my pocket.
That's how it works. You pull the pin and you're like, oh, I want this grenade back. Okay, go back.
So you're going to the car so you can go camping?
Yes.
Okay. So you get back to the cabin, which is at this point a name that is probably not deserving of the place that you're staying, but it is what it's called. You get
It is actually in it.
you get into the car and you head off down to the river. Now you see at this point there's kind of an overgrown campsite where people might have stayed once upon a time when they were fishing. And you can set up, it's not unbearable. It seems most of it is off when you go to move it. But you are able to set up a campsite there if you so wish. It's kind of just just above the riverbank, so you're maybe like 20 feet above looking down at the river, and there's a path to there's a gravel path leading down to the actual area where if you would want to fish, you'd be able to go.
I want to camp where no one else has camped before. And this is not that spot.
Well, since we camped where someone else has camped before, maybe whatever weird thing is here will be like expecting us to camp there and then try to ambush us, where we
True.
can therefore fight it or talk to it or do something.
And yeah, and you could also start the fire with your Molotov cocktail.
I am saving my cocktail. Okay, it's going to be excited about this.
Park the car here. Let's start out the camp.
Okay, so you set up the car. You get out. You set up the tent. You make a small, serviceable fire, which I'm assuming Dimitri's not actually making with his Molotov cocktail.
No, but he did pour
we're putting
gasoline.
gasoline in there. It's not small.
You're pouring gasoline on the fire.
No.
No,
You take all the wood.
just
and
pour it.
you put it and you make the fire shape.
Yes.
Then you pour the gasoline on it.
Yes.
Then you light a match, you step away, and you flick it into the fire.
Yes. It's just to make it easier to do.
And it goes.
Just like in Boy Scouts.
Just like in Boy Scouts.
What do you think?
I mean, you've gone camping more than me. Does that actually work?
Yeah, if
Yes.
you don't use like a crap ton of gasoline, it works.
Okay, I believe that.
And then it turns in.
There's a thin line between forest fire and not forest fire. You have to ride that line.
And obviously, if you like dump gasoline on it, it's gonna go. But if you use a reasonable amount of gasoline, everything should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're able to set up your camp, and you have a reasonable fire. What would you all like to do right now?
I'm gonna say, I think since we're not sleeping, we can all stay in different tents.
Well, I still think one tent is better, so if someone gets so they can ambush, higher likelihood they ambush a tent no one is in. Then we see that they were ambushing it, and now we know something is coming to try to hurt us. I'm putting the gasoline right outside of the tent so I can like get ready to make a Molotov cocktail.
Just make sure he doesn't get shot.
Yes, that is my number one.
All right, so yeah, I guess we're all in a tent.
Okay.
Can I try and go spear fishing with Matthew's billy club?
There's no fish, and you're not getting my billy club.
No, you
And you're
gave me
getting
one
big
before.
fish, it's a
If
fish.
you try to take a weapon, we're all gonna go ballistic on you.
I was given one before.
Yeah, Kate gave him a handgun.
Oh,
Matthew
okay.
does
I
say,
have that as well.
Matthew's like, so Matthew's going to get out of the tent, and you're gonna hear him walk away, and I'm going to get in the car
And drive.
I'm gonna start the car, and I want to see how you guys would react to me starting the car.
I'm going to get out my rifle and
What?
aim at the tires.
You mean you're going to get out Matthew's rifle and aim at the target?
Yes.
Because Matthew has given us about as many armaments as Kate.
You attacked us out. You going to go, Matthew?
I'm just playing a prank on ya.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna go back in the
Well, I want to leave.
tent.
Joke's on you, I didn't want to be here anyway.
Back in the tent.
Okay, now that you have turned on the car and made all this commotion and shined lights off into the night, you do hear noises of what sounds like animals moving along the riverbank.
Those are not animals. They're whatever evil colored things, and we should get ready to kill them.
I have my handgun out.
I'm getting out the billy club that I took from Matthew.
Yes, I have the rifle, and we're just waiting here.
Okay, so you all just kind
I'm
of
gonna be
hunker
lying
down.
down with the tent prone, so if it's a ranged attack, it's harder to hit me.
Okay. Okay. Sure. So, as you're all kind of hunkering in the tent and waiting for something to happen, you hear whatever it is, you hear gravel shifting and moving on the path leading up from the riverbank. And you hear it, whatever it is, go over to the car, and you hear some sniffing sounds. And you hear it, whatever it is, go over to the car, and you hear some sniffing sounds. And to the front of the tent, and you hear a deep...
Okay, if it opens the tent, I'm just shooting it.
Hold your
And then
Wait, but like a person. Okay.
it could be a person.
Could just be a weird person.
Okay.
I whisper, let's just wait and see what happens.
After this happens, you hear the noise of it moving away.
I want to try to get out of the tent and look at it. Just like I'm peeking out of the tent. I'm just like, hey, what's over there?
As you open the tent, you think you see a bat flying off into the night sky. But that's about all you can make out.
It was a bat. It's weird. Not seem like
Vampire?
Vampire. Do those exist in America?
They were hunted to extinction in Russia.
I have no clue what's happening here. So vampires.
Well, in Russia, there was no such thing as like a big blob of color that make you go insane. So for all I know, this is a vampire. And they have to get ready for vampires.
How do we get? Oh, vampires is easy. We just get a bunch of wooden sticks and sharpen them.
Rub garlics on your neck.
Well, you have to shoot a vampire with a silver bullet.
Now, isn't that werewolves?
And normal bullets will probably also die.
No, you have to stab it with a wooden spear, stick, axe.
Well, do you have wooden stick or even better?
Silver bullet somewhere. Amphibians.
Because listen, it's too cold for a frog to be outside now.
I don't know if frogs cycle.
Well, it's
A frog cycle.
cycle. Matter.
Fine.
The sooner we get this done, the sooner we go back.
John, wake up.
We go investigate noise. Nothing is coming to us. We have to come to it.
Fine.
Is there any path further down past where we were with the car?
Do you know the way along... You know the way, like, in some rivers, there's, like, when the water is low, there's some spots... Oh, you mean the road? The road keeps going. This is just, like, slightly off the road.
I say we get in the car and we drive in the direction the sound is coming from.
Okay. The road and the sound both lead to the mountain that you saw earlier looking over the town.
That explain why she made us get hiking gear.
Oh, this makes so much sense now.
We went camping in the wrong spots.
Yes, well, it's okay. It's not too late to.
No, it's... At this point, it's probably around midnight.
Time, you know, it's like a late night thing. We go partying, you know.
All right. Are we getting in the car?
Let's pack up our tents, and then we can go hiking up the mountain.
Packing 3 tents is going to take like an hour.
Well, we only need one, apparently.
I say we bring one, leave 2 out. If something destroys it, we know something out there is destroying tents.
But then someone steals government property.
Okay.
Okay, you're right. Let's go. You know what, honestly, at this point, Matthew feels very screw the government as well because they're screwing him by putting him
Exactly.
in this nasty division.
Exactly. You have to work with a mobster and a crazy person.
Or the real life Dan and Cody.
Wait a second.
No, I'm
Something there sounds very illegal.
So, you head off in the direction of the sound is coming from. The frogs are still down by the riverbank. I don't know what you guys are doing. The frogs are still down by the river. Of mining
The frogs weren't interesting.
but the sound of mining is clear.
Wait, but we're right next to the riverbank, right?
The frogs are unimportant. important.
Well, I say we check frogs to the right here, then we can go do mining. We can do it in inside an hour, maybe 30 minutes.
Fine, let's go look at the frogs.
Okay, the riverbank. Here it's dark and barely a reflection of silver moonlight across the black
I'm
water.
going to use my lighter for some light, and I'll have my shotgun in the other hand.
Okay, you know lighters really aren't like bright light.
Cody, lighters give off like no light.
But it's better than nothing.
It's basically nothing.
Dimitri didn't buy a flashlight?
Oh, I just assumed I wouldn't have one. Oh, wait, yeah, I can have a flashlight because I bought everything I would need. Sweet. Okay, yeah, I'll have a flashlight. I honestly didn't know flashlights were invented yet.
Well, it's like a lantern. Lantern.
Okay.
Hey, wait, I don't know what my spot hidden is.
Not me.
And none of us have good spot hidden.
Let me look at my spot hidden here.
I feel like Matthew's is the best. Matthew, go look at things.
Do it, Matthew.
I have a 25.
Darn.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
You have a better one?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Okay. The only thing you find is something to be impossible to miss, but you don't know if there's anything else that goes along with it. The pools of water that are along the shoreline are filthy, grimy, slimy, black and gray puddles. And right is a long gray spike.
Look at that. This is not.
That is definitely odd.
Well, I'm going to take a closer look at this. If something pulls me in or something, I guess shoot it.
Or you can try mountopping it.
No, that would play myself as well.
True.
I'm going to go a little closer and look at it a little more.
So, as you get closer, nothing happens. It just
Oh.
another large gray.
I would like to try and pick up the spike.
Oh, God.
As you pull it out of the ground, slimy gray water, there's a layer of green mold, but nothing else.
Is green mold... Oh, wait, no. Green mold is normal. Okay, so there's not much here. I say we go back. But look, that's not normal, so something is up here.
Like a bone.
Let's take this with us.
It looks almost like a, but there's no bone that looks like this. And
yeah,
it's gray.
worst case scenario, whatever wants it comes for us, and then we can have more...
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll go walk back to the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we go check on mining.
So,
Yeah.
without doubt, the sounds of mining is still clearly coming from up the road. As you get closer, the sounds seem to diminish, almost as retreating deeper inside the mountain. Pulling up, you see a sign. It says, "The Corner Mine. Permanently closed. Danger. Keep out."
Okay, so it's permanently closed, which means that if somebody's in here, it's either doing illegal activity, which, I condone, or it is evil ghosting, and we have to deal with it anyway. So either way, we're going to have to shoot at these people.
Yes.
I guess you're right.
So I guess it's gone out, and we go from there.
Okay, so you guys are getting out of the car?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you get out of the car. I'm assuming Dimitri bought each of you a lantern.
Oh yeah, I bought like everything.
Anything that could be considered a camping supply.
Exactly.
You get out, you head in the direction of the mine shaft. As you get out of your car and your boots hit the ground, you hear the final echoes from the mine. Just a faint whisper of metal on. As your boots hit the ground, some maggots scatter away and into the woods around you.
Oh,
Not a good sign.
so these maggots are the same that I saw before. So whatever is here is from the signs that we've seen,
I
or
guess
that
so.
I have seen.
I think that's
So
the only
this is where we're supposed to go.
As you get closer, you see a hunched humanoid wrapped in a blanket, rocking back and forth in front of a boarded up entrance to a cave.
It is the FBI. Why are you here?
Just keep.
Hey, why are you here, you strange person?
Trying to touch the strange thing.
If you don't talk to me, I have a legal force to beat you.
Just.
We don't have that. We rocking chair.
It's not a rocking
Sir.
chair. It's a person crouching on the rocking back and forth.
Oh,
Just-
sorry.
Put foot on person. Now you can't rock anymore.
I go up and I put my hand on him and I say, "Sir."
It turns its head to look up at you. It's a human male, but it looks up at you, relatively expressionless. He has bags under his eye, but they've turned green instead of the normal blackish purple color. He has a bottle of liquor in his left hand. He looks up. What do you want?
Why is there mining in there?
Oh, that's just in there. It hasn't been for almost 30 years.
So why are there like weird sounds coming from mine?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yes, that is the question I'm asking you.
I've come out here. I used to work down there. A long time ago when this town used to be something.
What information can you tell us about mine before it shut down?
Before it shut down, it was just your run-of-the-mill coal mine. That's gone out of fashion. Not
Any
much.
odd reason for it to shut down?
It's just no more business. Big companies came, shut everything, convenient enough, and he just goes back to rocking back and forth. That's okay. It'll all be quiet here soon.
So into the mines?
Mine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
remember,
yeah,
kept
yeah.
shut down like this for a bit. This is even worse than the Empire State Building because even then there was an illusion of maybe this is okay. Now we all know this is not okay. Not safe at all.
So,
Can you get us through the wooden planks like you did last time?
before the group dives down into the mine, we're going to go ahead and take a 10-minute break. Thank you to people that have watched, and we'll come back and see what horror Susquehanna, Pennsylvania has for the group.
Yeah.
Ready as I'll ever be.
I'm ready as a.
Right. So,
Wait, look at this. I got a drink.
have a drink. So, returning to the second half of our show, I remind you that this Saturday, with Opticon Gaming, we are going to be doing a game sponsored by the Beard Dragon out to New York. Alan is going to be running a game of Chronicles for some of us, and we are going to be giving a copy of Icewind Dale, the Frost Maiden, and Asha's Cauldron of Everything. So, with the ads out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the session. So, this man you were just speaking, still just sitting there, back and forth. What would you guys like to do now?
I guess we just gotta go further in, right?
Yeah, we gotta go.
We're going into the mines.
He planks over the door.
Yeah, we're gonna send Matthew in. He'll smash him. He's big and muscly.
And make a
I
strength
go in
check.
and I smash.
Smash.
Or I Matthew kill him off the wall.
You literally FBI open up because you're part of the.
Put boot through wall.
Do for that.
Roll 100 and roll underneath your strength.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh. Oh.
push the roll?
Then no. What?
Would
Oh,
you
yeah,
like
you
to
could
push
try
the roll?
again.
If you fail, something bad happens.
Let's do it.
Hey!
Is that a pass?
That is. That's definitely a pass. Yeah, it's just a pass.
Okay. So the first time Matt slams into and despite being old, these planks don't give the first time. But the second, after a look of frustration past his face, bangs into them with all his might. They splinter and they go flying inwards, giving you access to the mine shaft.
Yay!
Oh god.
At this, you can hear what sounds like voices from up ahead.
Hello?
Oh boy.
Master, don't
Oh no.
like hello, but at this point, you
Is
know.
anyone there?
It sounds like a different conversation. There's
Can I make out what they're saying? No.
no, it's faint and muffled. You think you might hear the sound of like plates clinking, silverware, glasses, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hear me out. They're cannibals.
What?
They're cannibals. Fine. They're slate.
What?
They're cannibals. Fine. They're slate. Like they're eating. They're like cannibal people in the cave.
Because they're eating, you think they're cannibals.
It's just
Yes, because
They ate the children.
the rocking man just says it's just those that are still here.
Mm.
Sorry, you. Oh,
I broke up.
hey.
Hello?
Yes. No, my internet for a second. I'm back.
No, the man that's rocking back and forth just says, it's just those that are still here. That's all that is.
What
Nothing.
does that mean? You're incredibly vague.
I'm assuming that means they're ghosts.
Okay, person who's rocking, do you want to like come point things out to us?
Oh, I really shouldn't move.
Why not?
I'm much better off here. Thank you. You don't want me to move.
Well, I want you to move.
Oh, I can't move again. Next time I move, well, I won't be me anymore.
Of course.
Can I insight check him or
Sure.
something? What is insight check in this game?
I think it's still called insight.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think I did it though.
Psycho now. Bad.
Oh, definitely not.
Oh, I'll
It's
do
not-
it. Oh, you should let me.
You can do it, Matt, if you would like to
I'm
see what
sorry.
this.
Yeah,
can
I'll do
still roll.
it.
Come on, Matthew. You're great at psychoanalyzing people.
That's a hard success.
Oh, fuck yes.
He seems to be completely lucid and completely honest.
Well, what, you want to move him?
Do we just kick him and see what happens?
Sure.
And you said I'm the insane one.
I'm gonna like. I think we should leave him alone. I think we should move on.
Investigate. Okay, how about this? If something doesn't go south over there, then we make a move.
Okay, fair. Let's just keep going.
Or, as we're running away from it, we kick him over and hope they fight each other.
Oh god.
Oh,
That's fair.
that is very good idea.
What did Robot Cody just say?
Let's
It
continue
is a
down
good
the
idea.
Let's continue down the line.
Okay.
Are we
So,
still robots?
no, you're no
No,
longer
you're fine.
robots. So, as you
Okay.
continue down into the shaft, you still hear noises coming up to greet you. It sounds like dinner conversations. You pass at first what appears to be an alcove, but there's a sign out. There's more noises coming from inside. They're much clearer now. It says the Petersons on the sign.
I don't know.
Well, it doesn't really change anything, does it? It lets us know who this is, but
You can now
I
clearly
say we
hear.
keep going.
You can clearly hear the conversation coming from inside. Well, honey, you just spent a whole day working in the mines. Just sit down and have dinner out to you in just. All right, if you insist. But feel bad with you doing all the work by yourself. And it continues a conversation of a husband and a wife conversation after they've come home from work and have just seen each other after a long day.
Is there a door, or what's happening there?
No, it's just a dark alcove leading into like this kind of cutout little space that you can't really see all the way into until you see it.
Well, I feel like we shouldn't see what this is, but I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah, I feel like we're investigating, so
Yeah.
It's really fucked up stuff.
that's part of investigating. I've been in the FBI. I've seen what the mob can do to people.
Yes, the mob is very bad. I would not recommend anyone go mob. But, you know, what can I say?
Except you're welcome. All right, let's continue down the alcove.
Okay,
Try
so
to
as you
figure out
turn
what's in
into
there.
this room, you see 4 metal cylindrical containers with these 3 pronged, almost what looks like electrical, like we would use charging our phones, all facing each other. And this is where the voices are coming from. The container seems to have a different voice. One of the containers is labeled Mrs. Peterson. The one right across from her is labeled Mr. Peterson. And then the 2 little ones are labeled John and Kathy.
Oh no. I don't want to be put in a jar.
What do we do with these jars? Wait, what happens if we throw them?
They're
Nothing
all
good,
so
I
they're
assume.
cylindrical containers. These pieces in front of it, hinges on the top.
Are they open?
No, the container is currently closed.
But could we open them?
Yes, you could absolutely open them.
We have to see what happens if we open it.
I mean, we don't have to, but we can.
I think we should. Otherwise, we just see this really strange thing and leave. We don't get anything out of seeing strange things, but we have to figure out how to.
That's fair. That's fair.
We don't. We can't exactly call a team of people anymore. It's not like this is in the city.
Yeah. Guess we could try to open it.
The tutorial mission is over.
There is only death from here on out.
Call of Cthulhu. You're gonna open the containers.
Open the jars, baby!
I will ready a shotgun if it tries to attack someone. Not that I think it's going to help.
I'm gonna open the one with my name on it.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, I guess that is your name. Okay, fair enough. You open up the container, and you see a child-sized brain inside of it, in bubbling liquid.
Okay, I'll close it again.
Okay, do we smash it now?
How about this? How about this? Mr. Peterson,
No response.
Mrs. Peterson, you're looking quite dapper.
Honey, do you hear something?
Yes, he does.
And you hear a voice across the way. Oh, it's probably those neighbor
Let me
kids.
know you're all dead. You're in small brains.
You know the way they're always coming, causing trouble.
What they?
I'm gonna go see what's making all that. You, come out here. I know you're hiding out there. Bill, you're clever. You're not. Come on. Cowards.
It's just me.
Where are
Right
you?
Here. If you have fun with them, put them here.
Where are you?
All right, this isn't funny anymore. Where are you coming from?
Where are you
I
coming
have
from?
wife hostage.
What?
I will shoot her unless you come. You hear me? What? right next to their
Honey, he runs. All right, Bill, this isn't funny anymore.
sniper team. You cannot see us. We have guns. Twin
What's
on
a sniper?
everyone.
Bill, I don't know what a sniper is.
Right here. We will
I don't know
shoot
what
you,
you're talking about, but
even
this isn't
the
funny
children.
anymore.
The children will do it twice. You will watch your own children die.
What are you talking about? This isn't funny anymore. I'm getting the gun. Go, because I'm going to go get the deputy.
Are you going to get your gun? Do you think your gun will help you?
You're shouting
you
at a brain, right?
dead.
Dimitri?
Just shouting at a brain in a jar. This is shouting back, which makes it much more entertaining than it usually is.
Okay. Does he grab his gun?
Cody, it's a brain in a jar.
It's a brain in a jar.
You don't see what it's doing.
No. Does he say that he has a gun?
No, you don't say anything about having it.
It's a brain in a jar.
I want to stab the brain.
Oh my!
You hear a scream come from the wife's. Oh my god! What's happening? He just started bleeding from his ears and his nose. Oh my god!
I'll just stab them all.
Oh my god!
You hear screams
I've
come from the
destroyed brains in
children
jars before.
as from the other as their brains get stabbed, and then after a few moments, silence.
There we go. We stopped the brain from talking.
You see, it's very simple. Dimitri doesn't have a brain, so nobody else can either.
Can I have the other two people in a room with Dimitri? Actually, can I have a sanity check for that?
For everyone?
Yep.
Goodbye.
Good God.
Well, once I
boy.
killed the father, I had to commit, because otherwise I have 2 orphans.
I passed.
Oh boy. What's sanity under?
I'm good.
Sanity.
Dumb.
Wait, no, I don't, because my sanity is reduced because you stole my stats. Hooray.
Wait, I rolled a 62, and it says my current sanity is 45.
So you failed. Dimitri, did you pass?
No.
All right. As the very
think I-
realistic screams die down from the children,
Boy, oh boy.
I feel like I should not have done that, but once I killed the father, I had to kill them all, because then it's 2 orphans.
That's not how it works.
Why not?
They still had a mother at that point.
Yes, but do you want to be a single mother?
Something wrong with you, man.
Look, they're brains. They're already dead. Doesn't matter. They're under some illusion that they're alive. That's all I know. I say we go in next room.
Do you think if we put other brains in these contraptions, it'll make them work?
Probably not.
What about those brains in jars we saw under the Empire State Building?
I say we keep going and get this over with.
Oh,
But if
yeah.
I kill more brains, I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
No more smashy brains?
Yes, I don't understand though. Perhaps all those other brains wanted the same illusion. I just didn't hear anything. Perhaps something in this mountain is making them all talk.
Maybe.
I don't know what brains and jars you're talking about from earlier, but
6 months ago in that job, they had a whole bunch of brains on jars.
There were
Oh.
some of this the Empire State Building as well.
I smashed
yeah.
them. I smashed every single brain I've seen. I smashed.
you're on a roll here, man.
Yes, I see a
You've got a
brain.
huge kill
If I
streak.
see a brain in the jar, I smash it. No.
As I said, if he can't have it, nobody can.
John, please, you hit me like half the time.
Exactly.
I may be stupid, but at least I'm not insane.
Can you prove that?
Well, I haven't been to insane asylum. Am I right, Matthew?
No.
I haven't been to one. It's true, I haven't been to an insane asylum.
You should be in one.
No, I'm a very normal American citizen. I'm normal, trust me.
Okay. Moving on. All right.
So, down in the next room, you see another collection of jars. This time just two, though. Just says Mr. and Mrs. Walters.
Can I do this one more time?
Wait, we have more jars?
In another room
these ones
down the
aren't
hallway,
talking.
yes.
Wait. Let's see if they talk, because if they talk, that means maybe someone with jars talk, and that's what's different here.
You don't hear, but you
Maybe
do
they
hear,
all.
you do hear snoring from these two.
Wake up!
Wake up right here.
Honey, did you hear something?
Listen to me.
No.
You're not
Dimitri,
real.
Dimitri.
You're a brain in a jar, and that is your consciousness.
We all live in a simulation.
What? No, that can't be right.
Your whole life
Talking
is
about
nothing more than a simulation.
no, and you start hearing screaming coming from the other end.
Your wife.
I don't think
doesn't
this worked
exist.
either.
You don't exist. You're a brain in a jar.
You just hear screaming coming from the front, and you hear the wife saying, "Honey, what's wrong? It's a bad dream. Just go back to bed. Everything's gonna be okay."
Go back to bed. Wake up from the reality. Oh, but you can't because your whole life is simulation.
You just hear screaming coming from the jar of the husband.
I want to start saying the same thing to the wife.
But to see we're just, doing bad cop. Does it feel like fixing cop?
Honey, it's just a bad dream. I'm the same one too. Why didn't you come back to bed?
Matthew, you should be like a nice person here and be like,
Listen, you're not in the simulation, Mr. Williamson.
You just still hear screaming coming from his container.
Mr. Williamson, listen to me.
the
It's
voice
completely-
is even not insane.
Mr. Williamson, do you hear me?
Great
I do.
job,
Stop
Denise.
talking to me.
Broke the
Get away
brain
from.
again.
Mr. Williamson, I need you to calm down.
Where are you coming from?
No, shut up,
We're in a
Dimitri.
simulation.
Dimitri. Dimitri, shut up. Mr. Williamson, what? Do you have any reason? Do you have any idea where you are right now?
I'm in my home. I'm in my family's home. It's their
Where's
whole
your home?
lives.
Where's your home?
In Pennsylvania. It's a tiny little nowhere's town. Doesn't even have a name yet. Just a mining town.
Has anyone been bringing up the name Susquehanna recently?
That's the river. It's right outside.
Mhm.
All right, Mr. Williamson, are you a miner?
Yes, I am.
Hmm.
Mrs. Williamson, don't be concerned that your husband is just answering me, that you're also hearing. It's perfectly
What?
fine.
Where are you?
So, Mr. Williamson, you're simply just a miner in the town of Susquehanna?
Yeah, that's all I am.
Pathetic.
Since when have you been a miner?
My whole
What
life.
year is it?
All right, well, Mr. Williamson,
It's
I'm
1870.
going to continue your life.
Hmm.
I'm going to let you continue doing what you're doing. I'm going to leave you alone for the rest of your life. Enjoy your life. You may need to go see an institution to see why you're hearing voices. Bring up the word schizophrenia with them. You will become a genius.
For what it's worth, though, you are in the simulation.
All
You're
right.
just a brain.
As you hear the sound of
Aren't-
a very to come her husband, you now look at more rooms leading into side passageways and one larger room that it opens up into.
I think we need to go interrogate every jar in this place.
It will certainly be very fun.
I do not think we need to do that. I'm
It
joking.
was a lot of fun to do. I said we keep doing it. And
No,
look, I have to get some entertainment out of this. It's really
we
boring.
already have. You just ruined a man's life.
Family's life.
And murdered
I
an
feel
entire
like
family.
Our best plan of action.
Is
Again.
that how it works? I mean, their brains in jars.
Yeah, but they were still alive-ish.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to just keep going down a path and not worry about any other pathways and just keep going.
I think we learned most of the information we needed to know.
There were brains in jars. And they think they 70 and that they were living normal life, and really it is a single never life.
And they all seem to be minors.
Yes. How
That
do
worked
we
at
know
this call line.
And all of a sudden we'll get voice saying that we're not in simulation, that we are in simulation, and our whole life is a lie.
Who knows?
That's too much for me to think about at the moment. I'm gonna keep walking down this pathway.
Okay, I'm gonna follow.
You're going to keep going into side.
What if we try and put Dimitri's brain in a jar?
I think that's a bad idea.
John, you would want to do.
Are you going to keep going into the side passageways, or are you going to continue into what seems to be the opening space?
Open.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep going down like the main thing.
Yeah.
The main area?
Yeah.
Okay. In the room, you see what appears to be like a work table, like you would see in a. There's a few glass vials in it, a couple of sharp cutting hands, several canisters, a few bottles of what appears to be some form of embalming fluid. These strange appears to be pieces that allow for the communication of sound. And numerous books. At the end of the room, there are books on a shelf that are elevated and kept nicer than what appears to be notes that are scrawled across the table.
I want to go try and read one of the books.
Which ones? The one on the table or the ones on the bookshelf?
The one's on the bookshelf.
Okay. So, as you go over to the, they all labeled 1 through 12. And it says
Okay.
the teachings
What?
of Glaki, Glaki.
Okay.
Galactic.
So,
You can connect me.
you pick it up and you start reading. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, I'm going to start with 1.
Sorry, the of Glaki is what it's called.
He didn't have a good sanity anyway.
So- From London around maybe the 850s. It writes about the savior of this creature, which dwells in a lake near the house of these families, and it begins to slowly convert them and turn them and teach them these great magics. When they get to die, they're really eternal life of this creature.
Okay.
That's going to take you a
What
while
is
to
the-
read through
Yep.
information from that. So, but the other two in the room like to do anything.
I'm gonna look around for anything that times.
I'll do a spot hidden.
Yeah, go
I
ahead and
wanna
make a
look
spot
for
hidden
things that
check.
are worth money.
You're going to.
I want to profit.
Okay, so you're taking anything that might be worth money.
Yes. my computer would cooperate with me, that would be great.
Stop cutting out. That'd also be pretty good.
Great, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, can you
I'm
roll?
searching for anything occult. Oh!
Oh. Yeah, I think you did it. Can you roll a D100 for me? I'm looking for.
Hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5 for spot hidden occult. This is for Cody. His isn't working.
It doesn't work. It's fine.
Dimitri, you're not really sure what it would be worth money. As for
Yeah.
you, Matthew, you're able to pick out that the that currently reading is definitely occult. And you're able to recognize the implements table, the sharp objects, the electric and the metal canisters are all only cult related, and you recall things being previously in relation to the bloody tongue that were shipped in a scanner.
And just perform day-to-day tasks. Or they just stay in one place and think they move around.
I think it's the second.
Okay.
Either way, I may have murdered the family of 4.
You definitely murdered an actual family of 4.
Yes, it was 4 brains taken from people, put in jars, and you just stabbed them all.
I just want you to realize that all those jars you smashed 6 months ago were actual people.
Yes, but they were part of weird experiment things with,
They weren't
I-
talking, so it was fine.
You have killed
and
hundreds of
every
people
single-
upon
maybe more.
the already mob situation.
I'm not part of it. You have no proof.
Um,
You have no proof.
okay.
No documented proof. No documented proof. I'm not part of the mob.
Hey,
I-
Jake,
All right, well,
Wait,
no matter
we don't know. Those brands weren't talking. For all we know, all I did is murder family of 4.
I say we go back out.
Okay.
Here's the map. Does the map show us where we are right now?
You seem to be in the center of town.
I say what we do is we go to a house that would be easy to find in real life.
Okay.
We go into the house in the mountain. We talk to the jars that are in this house. Then we go back out in the real world. We go to that house in the town and we talk to the people who live there.
okay.
Do you see connection?
See connection between this map, that's an exact map of the town, and this map, which is an exact map
Because
of the
then-
town and the mountain.
Then we know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
See
We just don't know what it would really show us, but maybe it would give
no,
us
it
something.
would let us know that it is accurate. That's what it would let us know. If we talk to people, it's exactly the same from people in the real world, then we know the map is accurate.
Yeah.
Or do the jars just live the lives of the people in the town?
Or do we just wait?
No, people in the town don't think they're in
We
the...
would know because if that is true, there is a family of 4 that is dead outside. It's even worse. Figure that one out pretty quickly. You want to go outside and see if there's dead family of 4?
I say
I
we
mean-
do the original.
I hope there's not dead family of 4 because then I'm going to be psychologically scarred a little bit. Just a little bit.
All right, so I think, Jake, can I see the first house that's like going back towards where we came from? The first house in the mountain.
Let me just bring up another note quick. There was also the fact that the 2 old people, presumably, that we found, thought it was like 1870.
Well, no, that's when they started mining. Was 1870. That's when they became a miner. I'm assuming they think it's like the early 1900s, maybe. I don't know for them.
I don't know.
I say all we do, right? We go up to one of these families, we scare the crap out of them again. We get as much information out of them as we can. Then we go to that house in the real world and we talk to the people who actually live in those houses.
It sounds like a good plan.
There was
Well-
also the fact that they seemed to think their mine was still active, and this mine is very much not.
Not in this current time. Yes.
I still say we talk to one more brain, see if we can get some good information.
Can I mess with the brain
Yeah.
one more time? I'm not gonna kill the brain. I'm just gonna mess with the brain.
I just want to figure out why.
Why they're putting brains in jars?
I mean, I guess.
I will try to find connection.
Wait, the
When
book
I
said
look-
eternal life. Maybe that's it. They would be gifted eternal life if they worshipped the fun star creature.
Wait,
When was
Jake,
this?
Jake, 6 months ago, the god I saw, he wasn't a star creature,
No, he was not.
but there were brains there.
Yes, there were.
I'm bringing this up. 6 months ago, in the job that I did, there were brains in the jars exactly like this, but the summoned thing is nothing like this star color from space. There's nothing like it.
Okay.
Maybe they're working together. In that case, we are so fucked.
Did they mention anything about the brains in jars on your previous?
There were bugs, the same bugs which we fought before. So this has to link somewhat with that other summoned thing. So all of this is connected from 6 months ago. That at least is true.
Okay.
I mean, you seem to know what you're talking about. So what's the next plan of action then, in your opinion?
We kill all of the brains.
Oh my god. That does not include killing all the brains. How about that?
Maybe no. In all seriousness, in last job there was the lady who worshipped the god thought that the brains were very important, and she cared to the brains.
Oh, and what did she say about them?
She didn't say much, but she said it is pointless.
Did she say why it was pointless?
All of these brains are giving the god some amount of power. That's why I say we have to smash the brains. Even if they have a consciousness, they're not the real one.
They can't scream if we kill them all at once.
By collapsing the mine.
If we collapse the mine, whatever's evil is gone. Whatever we don't see, problem solved. I get to go home.
And it smashes the town too, so we won't have any problems from that either.
No, the town will be fine.
No, because if we collapse the mine, the town is exactly above the mine. So if the mine collapses, it'll probably take the
No,
town
we
with
just
it.
collapse
Oh,
inside the
yeah.
mine. Just inside the mine. We're not blowing up mountain.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
See, Dimitri, the entirety of the town is set exactly on top of where it is in the mine.
I understand now. Well, how much can this be worth? You're an FBI man. The FBI just buys new town?
No, not how it works.
Blame gas leak.
Gas leak, get new town. Is what it works for those crappy houses.
I think
We don't
that
have
we
to
just.
risk our
I
lives.
think.
Do they have to pay a lot of money if like you die? They have to pay like a year's salary to someone.
I have no partner.
You should get yourself like married. You pay less taxes.
Should we take one of these home? You know, use it to like show off or something?
Oh, jar! Bring the jar home. I never thought about that.
It's a talking brain in a jar.
Let's bring a few jars.
If nothing else, they'll think we're really good ventriloquists.
John, you are definitely going to go insane if we bring it there with us. You are
Okay,
definitely
I'm going
all right.
insane without a jar.
only going to problem.
The problem is already bad.
So don't make it worse.
I don't think it could get much worse. Unless Jake steals more of my power.
Okay,
Why is
so
John still with us?
all I'm
literally says that he is insane. Like, oh, that is different. Well, we will.
I
will
literally, I can't think of any plan of action other than
destroy all the jars.
no.
I think destroying jars works.
We take
Take a
one
jar
family of
back.
jars.
Oh, I think. All I can think
Katie is all the way in what, London? Katie doesn't care about us.
Did Katie say when she'll be back?
She said a few days or she'll be in touch.
In a few days, for we know, this Star God is going to become like in the sky and make us all Star God brainwashers.
Okay. How about
This is what 40 intelligence looks like, guys.
what
Yeah, I
if
work today as a high intelligence, but I really just don't know what to do.
all the jars? You guys gather up all the jars and I'll read all the books. Maybe that'll help us work out what we're doing.
How are we going to explain? We have like wagon of jars. We can't even pick up all these jars. We have to pick up all the books.
No, we're just going to bring them here. To this room.
What? Huh?
Why?
I
Inform them all?
don't think that bringing all the brains to one area would be a bad idea.
Exactly. If
I
it
just-
becomes necessary,
bad
we
idea
destroy them
either.
all.
It just gives us time to do something while he reads books.
Exactly.
Okay.
Let's get 40 jars, bring 40 jars back to this room, and let John read a little bit.
I also just realized I have severe lacerations that I did not.
Whoa.
So I will fix those up while John reads books.
Okay, he's gonna fix himself. John's gonna read, and I'm gonna go collect books.
I lost 6.
And
What did I lose?
by the way,
health
guys,
from?
Monsters and Munchkins just put out a new video about not splitting the party. It's a really good video.
You should check it
And
out.
now I'm gonna go split the party and collect some brain jars.
Exactly.
That was not for
There's a what in the table?
a note.
Nope.
I'm gonna go grab the note.
John, you're the reading guy.
John, what is note today?
The note
does the
says
note
the
say?
following. I think you'll find this reading most interesting. Although it would be remiss of me not to warn you that the 12th edition has interesting side effects. I hope you get as much
Neat.
use out of them as I have. Your friend, Seth.
John's like, awesome. I'm gonna get straight to the 12th. John, what does note say?
It says that the books are a good read. The 12th edition has a good twist. And then Seth. Do you know a Seth?
With Seth.
It just says Seth.
We met a Seth. Wait, you met a Seth.
Wait, didn't he die?
You tried to shoot him and he opened a portal.
Oh, fuck Seth. Fuck him. I can open the portal too. I win every battle now. Oh, portal here, portal there. Fuck Seth, little bitch. Seth is a little bitch. You know what we do with Seth in Russia?
Drown him in vodka.
Exactly. Thank you.
So we can't read the books.
No. He said they're a good read. I'm gonna read them.
Okay, so you read them while I heal myself. Jake,
Yes.
why did I lose 6 hit points?
I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I don't think
You
you've
get
sought
hit by a
major
car.
medical attention to heal your major injuries.
I went to the hospital.
No, I think this is from the explosion that happened yesterday.
Oh! Well, I'm gonna work on those.
Speaking of which, people that have major injuries that are still injured can make con checks full night's sleep. So if anybody's, you can go ahead and make one of those.
I don't believe I'm injured.
1.
I pass.
What happens on a 1.
Okay, so on a 1, Dimitri, you're going to regain 6 hit points.
Okay, I'm good.
Oh wait,
And-
what is my...
I walked it off.
And John, you're going to regain 2.
Wait, I'm just gonna double check. I rolled. I'm like almost 100% sure I rolled the 100.
Yeah, you
Yeah, okay, I did. I rolled a 1. No, I walked it off with the vodka. The vodka helped the healing process.
Yeah, I'm at max.
Vodka has
I'm not.
healing abilities.
I'm gonna sit here and read, and you
I
guys
guess
can
we have
like
to
go
clear
collect
the
brains, I
things.
guess.
John, do you want me to patch a wound while you read the book with outstanding twist?
No, you go collect brains. I'll sit here and read all the books, starting with book 3, because that's what I'm currently at.
Okay,
Alright,
just to be
let's go start moving some brains.
Okay.
to
Matthew,
skim
I say we stay
to skim through the of these books will take you several days.
Oh wow.
To do an in-depth read of all these books will take you the better part of 2 weeks.
Listen, John, I just say you skip to the 12th book.
Just get the insanity over. You know, it has a nice twist in it. You might as well read it. Outstanding read.
I guess 12th book it is then. Here we go.
Insanity. I'm going to get shot in the face.
I just don't understand, like, the whole jar thing.
I'm as confused
Matt,
as you are.
I just don't...
This is why I play low intelligence characters, because I IRL get confused very often. So then I'm just playing my character.
So, that's collecting jars.
I am also collecting jars.
Yeah, Matt and Dimitri are out collecting jars.
I guess I'm reading book 12.
I have my shotgun out in case the jars start attacking us.
Okay, volume 12 is by far the first of all the books.
Mm-hmm.
But this book, the beginning of it that you're getting to, appears to be a dream of a man named Roland Franklin who lived upon a place called Mercy Hill. And a creature that lived in a lake house sent him dreams of a place called Rye. And this book is talking about, he believes that through writing in the next part about a creature from Rye, he could make it into reality.
Ooh.
So, frog person become alive?
Become Froge.
So, at this point, while he's getting this opening of this book, Dimitri and Matt have assembled. How many brains are you looking to get here, guys?
I said 40.
40 brains. Okay, that's a good chunk of. They're pretty heavy, and it takes a while to lug them down the hallways. But after a short while, you now have have acquired 40 brains in this room. That took hours.
We could destroy all of them
All right.
in one shotgun shot.
Now, are they sleeping?
Sounds like most of them are snoring, yes.
All right, I go to No. Dimitri, we're holding a town hall meeting here. We have all of them in the center of our town.
Okay.
We yell and we say, "Everybody, wake up! Can you hear each other?" And then we see what happens.
It's a surprise town hall.
Then I am a murderer.
No, we don't know about the family. The family's still in their home.
Oh, thank goodness.
All right.
Oh.
Here we go. Ready? Ready?
Okay.
Ready? One. Everybody, wake up!
It is town
Wake
meeting.
up,
You
town
have to
hall
wake up
meeting.
right now. If you don't wake up, I will shoot you.
Oh no! No,
Yes, wake
that's
up, I
not
will
gonna
shoot
happen.
you.
Okay. Dimitri, listen.
You hear a very confused the various jars. They don't
Oh,
appear
it's
to.
okay. You woke up. I won't shoot you. I won't shoot you because you woke up.
I want to hear what he says.
None of them seem to think actually in town. They all appear to be in their beds, talking to each other as they wake up.
So we just hear mumbles of coming from a million different jars.
Yep, you hear mumble various different jars. But there seems to be some feedback from having jars so close to each other, and conversations from different jars begin to overlap and blend with each other. And you begin to hear
Everyone
screams.
listen to the voice in your head.
There's quiet.
Now, you can all hear me throughout the town. I need all of you to head to. Give me 1 second. I need to check.
Coal
Everyone
mine.
everyone head to Cobb's Corner Cabin. Everyone.
Mostly hear a lot of more confused screaming. Some do sound like they are walking in that direction.
All right, we go to every.
This is terrible.
Dimitri, start running around and telling every jar to go to Cobb's Corner Cabin.
Or I will shoot them.
No,
Just tell them to go.
just tell them to go.
Now, why would they go?
That's fair.
I am sniping. You go, I shoot you.
No sniper.
No sniper.
Just go tell them to go to Cobb's Corner
Single
Cabin.
sniper, not the team. Just
No.
one.
Okay, ready? Go.
Cubs cabin. Shoot.
Go to Cobb's Corner Cabin.
No shooting.
No shooting.
At all.
All right, I
Okay.
start around and I
I'm
start
telling-
yelling to every room. Go to Cobb's Corner Cabin.
I
Okay.
want to go to Cubs corner camp right now. You got to do it now.
So, Matt, as you venture a little bit further back in the jars that you've not collected from the immediate rooms, notice in the back the temperature drops off. The floor is pockmarked in a large circular fashion.
Wait, the floor is what? You cut out for a second.
Sorry, the floor is pockmarked, almost like you're looking at the surface of the moon in a large fashion towards the back of the cave. That's where it runs into.
I'm gonna stay away from that part of the cave.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna go back to the original room.
Okay.
And
You
I'm
get back
going to say, Mr. Oh God, what was the name of the one? Williamson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is everyone at Cobb's Corner Cabin?
You get a mix of some yeses, some things, some laughter as people are breaking down, sounds of crying, things breaking, coming from different directions.
All right, Mr. Williamson, you are the leader here.
You just start hearing coming from here.
I don't think they'll kill themselves. We can see what happens. They'll do it. It'll be groups of this.
I really want to now.
Do it.
All right.
I'll get the knife and put it directly.
No, I can't do that.
Why not?
Can't do that,
They're already
Dimitri.
dead. There's no more fake reality for them.
No, I can't do that.
Why not?
Can't do
They're
that,
already
Dimitri.
dead. There's no more fake reality for them.
They're not alive. They're not alive.
Exactly.
They're not alive.
They're not alive.
They're kind of alive.
Mr. Williamson, what's going on?
You just hear more laughter coming from his jar.
What do you say?
I don't know. We've created this mass destruction of civilization. Everyone kill yourself!
You do hear and you look and you see the brains turning gray and fade away. Other jars haven't done so, but a good portion of them have. As you hear violence
Great job,
erupting
Nate.
from the various jars.
You've just committed a mass suicide.
Suicide is badass.
Okay, so I'm going to go to one specific jar, and I'm going to pull it away with me. I'm going to say, "Hello, who's there?"
All right, so let's assume you found a jar with an alive brain.
Okay, yeah.
Hello?
What's your?
My name's Tommy. I'm very scared. I don't know where you're coming. My parents left.
Tommy, I need you to stay away from Cobb's Corner Cabin, okay? Stay away from Cobb's Corner Cabin.
All right.
I need you to get onto the run. Run as far as you can. And then I need you to tell everybody.
My parents told me not to leave the house. I'm not going to leave the house.
We'll do it then.
Okay, Tommy, do whatever you like. I'm gonna put the jar down. This has gotten us nowhere except causing mass suicide.
Mass suicide of brains and jars. I don't give a shit.
Okay. I feel like this was just a giant waste of time. Why do we give a shit about these freaking brains?
I thought this was very entertaining because I thought that I did murder and then everyone else.
John, how are you doing over there?
It's a book.
Oh my gosh. Where get out of this freaking cave?
John, do you have the good twist of the book?
I don't know how far have I made it. Still at the beginning?
Yep, you're still talking of it.
No, currently it's just a guy dreaming about a frog.
I grabbed the book and I started flipping through pages and just looking at every page and just keep on flipping.
Okay.
I like my set. I'm not gonna do that.
You notice
One
as you're
word
just
per
flipping,
page.
as you get towards the back of the book, every couple of lines, there's a word that you can't, as you're just skimming it quickly.
A word I can't read?
As you're just skimming, it's just like words, nothing. Words, nothing. Closely.
Do I get to the back of the book and it's just all like that?
No.
No.
Just every couple of lines.
It's weird.
If
I
you're
don't
just
know
skimming.
what's happening in this cave.
This is really as fuck.
I've thoroughly confused myself.
Yes.
Shall
I
we
feel like
just
we
take
just-
all these books, go back to our tent, and I can like keep reading there?
Let's take all these books, go back to town, and see if anything weird has happened in town since we made all these brains go crazy.
Okay, that works.
Okay. Parents that will never come.
Oh yeah. Tommy.
Yeah?
Tommy,
Yeah?
just go back to bed. Everything's gonna be okay.
Okay.
Do we hear snoring coming from Tommy's jar?
No? You hear crying.
It's close enough.
Down the jar and I say, Dimitri, let's go.
You want the kid to cry?
Yes, I do want the kid to cry instead of die. Now,
Wait, let's
get
take
out of
his
this
jar.
freaking cave. I'm over it. I'm over it with the cave. We learned about the jars and the heads. We know that.
How many alive jars are there left?
A couple. I mean, there's the jar not spoken to yet. And there's
on,
not many, but yeah.
We want to keep one of the jars. Let's take his jar.
Oh yeah, let's take Tommy's jar.
Okay.
So I grab Tommy's jar and I say, we got the jar. We pack up the books. Let's head out.
Yep. Got everything we needed.
I feel as if we skipped a lot.
We can come back later. Maybe.
What about the person at the edge of the cave? What should we do about him?
Oh, the person did. I think we should worry about that when we get there.
I think we push him and see what's happening.
No. All right. So, Jake, we begin to exit the cave.
So as you exit the cave, the person is no longer there.
They moved.
I mean, he isn't there, so I assume he moved.
Okay. Go back out again. Is the car still there?
Car's still there, but the area around it is much more overgrown.
Huh. Darn.
Oh no! It was all the people of the past. Fuck.
I think we may have lost some time again.
You are a mass murderer. I am a murderer of a family of 4. Matthew, you killed so many people. So many more than I have. I only killed like 5. I only killed 5. You killed, what, dozens? Dozens, Matthew? And so I don't know, but it sounds to me like a gang is much nicer than Matthew right now.
3 dozen-ish?
Yeah, at least, yeah.
Okay, I get back in my car and I start driving towards town. Are you guys getting in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, I'll get in the car with the mass murderer.
As you
Wait.
begin-
I want to see if I can find the skeleton. The skeleton would let us know.
Murderers, I'll get
No,
in the
let's
car
start,
with
let's
both
start
mass-
driving back to town. There's gonna be no skeletons.
As you start driving to town, the road is much more unkept than it had previously been. As you pull into the main area, you see a cemetery to your right of about 3 graves that had not been there previously.
How many?
3 dozen?
Hey, there's 4 survivors.
Wait, is Tommy's brain in there?
Are you getting out to look?
We took
Wait.
Tommy's jar. If it's not gray, he's not dead.
Is Tommy's brain still not gray?
Tommy's brain's not gray, no.
So he's fine.
Find Tommy.
We should tell Tommy what he says to the town, and then we can find Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy, it's the second god speaking in your head.
So fucked up. Tommy, we need you to stay in this town for the rest of your life. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Tommy, listen to me. If you don't stay in the town for the rest of your life, very bad things will happen. Okay? Do you understand me, Tommy?
I'll stay in the town. I'll stay in the town. I'll just, don't want anything else. Where are my mom and dad?
Tommy.
Okay, I put Tommy back in the satchel.
Not even
I'm
gonna answer
to
that.
go
But yep, okay.
where I'm gonna go.
So far.
This is so messed up. What is it?
So as you're driving in, now
I'm
you
gonna
see,
drive to
see,
You are the bad guy.
see
I'm gonna-
m- the buildings have been broken down over the years. None of them have seemed to have anybody live in them for, I don't know, the past 50 or so years. Those are broken. Lawns are overgrown. Ivy is growing through broken roofs.
Should we try out for Tommy?
No, wait. Well, here's what we do. Jake, we have the map still, right?
Yeah, you do.
Can I go on the map where I found Tommy's brain?
Ask Tommy what year it is.
Where's the do I get to the house easily?
Get to the house easily.
Or is
I mean,
it,
not
like,
easily, because it has gigantic potholes in it. But yeah, you do get there.
So I'm gonna go, Tommy.
You hear a voice from inside. You may come in.
Give me Tommy's brain.
No.
No. I want to speak to him. I want to say, Tommy, no matter what, do not join a crazy cult. Okay? Whatever you do, do not join it. Okay, Tommy?
Okay.
Okay, listen to me. No crazy star people cult or anything. If there's a cult, I want you out of it. It's either you don't join cult or you destroy cult. There's no in between.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the door and I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna.
Yeah. Well then.
It's
This
swings
is really making progress.
Oh, give me the.
swings right. It's right open with it.
36 fatalities
fine?
later. I feel
Tommy?
like we made some progress.
Everything in here is covered with a layer of dust as you walk into the house. The floorboards creak underneath your weight as you shift. There's either a case leak or what appears to be a room to your left.
I open the door of the room.
Okay. In here, there's 2 rocking chairs, a small bookshelf, and a rather dilapidated couch. There appears to have at one point been a rock thrown in the bothered to clean up. There's broken picture frames of a perfectly happy family, and sitting in rocking chairs, a pipe dangling from his mouth, fingering on its head, is a tall man, dark skin, chiseled face, who as you walk through the door. Wow, I have to say, you have gone above and beyond in your ability to impress me. When I came here, I thought I would have to do all of this work myself. I assembled the people that would listen from the far reaches of the galaxy. I spoke to your friend Seth. I got him to understand the true ways of what was to come in the future.
Seth is not their friend.
I sent my servants back in time to do these experiments, to sow the seeds of chaos. But all I needed was a group of humans. And if you were to leave them alone to their own devices, they would do exactly what I needed them to do. So I really must thank you, he says as he stands up and dusts himself off. He stands maybe 2 inches taller than Matthew.
Wow.
As he looks over.
Wow.
I really must
Thanks.
be going now. But you have proven to me today that the human race is exactly what I need it to be. He is wearing a pitch black suit.
Do you think this is the guy Kate mentioned?
I don't think we can shoot him.
I wouldn't worry about Kate. You're a long way from home now. May I? He says as he begins to walk towards the exit.
I mean, I would like to speak to you for a second if you set up those jars.
Oh, I didn't set up the jars. I merely gave them to the possession of some people I knew would put them to good use. I just had no idea how right they were about that. You have questions?
This commie person in the jar, if we tell him to stay here for the rest of his life, will we see him?
Oh, Tommy. Yes. Unfortunate case. Stayed here until he was 16 years old when they finally pulled him out and stuck him in an institution. He hung himself a day later. He was told that if he ever left the house, bad things would happen to him, and he didn't want to wait around to see that.
In the jar.
No, we're not playing this game.
No. Tommy, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Okay, so stay here if you can, but if people come to take you away, just join them, okay?
I'm so confused.
You should be.
You smashed
We
the
all
jar?
are.
Yeah.
Wow. You just keep rewriting past. Every time you rewrite
Well,
the
Tommy's
past,
dead now, isn't he?
every time you rewrite the past, you make my life just a little bit easier. And I really, really must thank you for that. Because I thought I had my work cut out for me here. My brothers are buried deep all over the galaxy. But you are bringing them right to our doorstep.
Wait. 6 months ago, do you remember fucking up this big mansion?
I do remember that. I remember you too. You killed Nina.
Yeah, that's me. I went in the car and I ran away. Okay, can you remember John tried to shoot me like 3 different times?
Oh my god.
You killed Nina. Now, I don't have much of attachments to humans. but I did enjoy her.
Well, she's gone now. I killed her.
As are you.
Who's Nina?
Nina. Well, we all must go eventually, Mr. Gustav. Well then, gentlemen. Felix,
Those 100 jars that I have shot. Did that make you more powerful, or was that just jars that I shot? Is that why
No.
you liked me shooting them?
those jars were the beginning of a long experiment which led to this plan. I encountered some friends who let me borrow some technology, some more experiments. I was merely watching, learning to see how the human race would perform in a simulation. I had no idea that other humans would come along and turn it into chaos. But I guess that is the nature of your species, is it not? You concluded a war just 10 years ago and already on your way to another one. Death, destruction, chaos. Why, it warms my heart to think of what you've done.
Wait, if I work for you... No, it's not gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. If it don't work for other people, it's fine. I can't work for him.
Seth is quite happy. You've seen what he can do. Those books are just the...
Sam's a little bitch who goes into portals when I start shooting at him.
Don't you wish you could open a portal? Could have followed.
Well, I didn't go in the portal. I have a gun. Seth is a little bitch because he keeps going in the portal.
He spins his hand in a circle and you see a yellow voice here, and he flicks his hand and your shotgun flies into it, and then he spins it in the other direction and it closes.
That
Let
joke
it go.
doesn't even cut that much.
Let him
The
go.
joke's on you.
You've caused enough pain in my life right now.
Oh,
I don't want to speak with you anymore.
I think you've caused your current pain by...
Hey, I have proposition, okay? I helped you out a lot just now. You give me back shotgun?
I think you'll find it along the way on your own, Mr. Gustav. And he heads towards
Oh,
the door.
okay.
Opens it. Looks over his shoulder. Enjoy the dreamland. Steps out into the
Okay.
night. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session.
Huh.
That took a turn for the very unexpected.
Yeah,
We're all
probably, you know,
Now.
mass murdering all the brains. Not a strong plan.
So, thank you guys for watching. That was quite the wild ride. Certainly very different than I expected, but nonetheless enjoyable for me.
Did you think we wouldn't smash all the brains? It's literally what I did every time.
I thought you wouldn't after you heard them talking to each other, but hey, you live and you learn. We will be playing...
I thought there's something weird with these. I better smash them harder.
We will